I don't blame the police. I blame the politicians. You're not being fair to Sarawak. You take 80 billion of our oil and gas to give Sarawak a fairer deal. Bring it up in Parliament. Get more for Sarawak.
Hi, 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Enjoying your drink?
Yes, enjoying my coffee on the Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Okay.
And,
Christmas Eve to you too.
Yeah, we're in Queenbee.
Queenbee.
Right now in Queenbee. The weather is very good this morning. I wish everybody a blessed Christmas. Christmas Eve. I wish everybody a blessed Christmas Eve.
Can we sit and discuss for a while?
Oh, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. You already know my face. It's Rony from 𝐾𝐚𝐢𝐥𝐲. And this is, you don't need to introduce. Because he is 𝐷𝐵𝐿 Khere Chiang. Everybody know him and he like to help everybody. So recently I saw one of your videos about the recent breakings and the crime around Kuching, Sarawak.
Yes.
So how you feel about it?
Yes, Rony, thank you very much. Yeah, this issue has been rampant recently, and I remember when I was a little boy, problems like this doesn't exist. You know, Kuching was small then. I'm 64, by the way.
Okay.
And so when I was a little boy, that should be about 50 years ago. We don't have problems like this. You know, Kuching was quite peaceful, because the population was small. But times have changed. The population have increased, and things are getting competitive. You know, cost of living is getting higher, and things are getting competitive. But on the one hand, our GDP has gone up. You know, everybody has got a better job, better incomes, business opportunity has flourished. However, at the same time, while we flourish, while we improve, social ills have also increased. And that is why security is a big question, Rony. We must have enough policemen around. You know, we must have security measures must improve. I understand you are an engineer as well. I'm also one. Yes. Thank you. That has brought us together. Yes, and you know, we need to make use of the technology today to improve the security in Kuching. And one of the most important thing to do to me would be to increase our police personnel. Let's take Stampin for instance. Stampin consists of Sentosa, Batu Kitang, Batu Kawas. Let's take the Stampin parliamentary constituency, and let's zoom into my N13 Batu Kitang. Recently, you saw my video. You saw the places I went to. There were 3 families behind Liling Heights, in Taman Liling Heights. Okay. Over a number of years, since 2014, these 3 families have been robbed. Not just robbed, you know, the robbers went into the house, tied these people up, the whole family. Yeah, you imagine the trauma that these these residents have to go through. You know, tied up and robbed. You know, luckily there was no injury to life. You know, and one family was robbed 2 times.
2 times.
Tied up 2 times.
2 times.
Yeah, so that is the situation. And before that, along Jalan Batu Kitang in Chong Nam area, there were another 2 families there where there were break-ins as well, but they were not tied up, but break-in, you know. So these are this is the social ills that I'm talking about. While the Sarawak has advanced and grown, our security has not commensurate with this growth in Kuching and Sarawak. We have become more prosperous. Yeah. During my time, we got places like that where we can sit down and drink coffee and eat comfortably.
It's definitely improved, because so far I know this area has been changed a lot. Yeah.
Yes. I hope you get a wife here and become a Sarawakian instead. Yeah. Yeah.
It depends on God.
Yeah.
It will see in the future.
Yes.
Just now you mentioned that we need some more security personnel in the vehicles and CCTV and all.
Yeah.
So to do all these things, we definitely need money, right?
Yes.
So where from this money will be coming?
Well, Sarawak is providing 80 billion, or rather, Petronas has been siphoning 80 billion worth of oil and gas
80
from
billion.
Sarawak every year. The federal and security is under the federal government. The federal government should provide for all this. Increase police personnel, increase the number of petrol vehicles. I understand there are only 6 petrol vehicles in Padawan.
Okay.
Padawan, 17 mile, IPD Padawan. And these petrol vehicles have to petrol Padawan up to Telaga Eye. You know where Telaga Eye is?
Huge area, very big,
very far. It take you at least an hour to reach there now. There's 6 vehicles. There are only about 8 police running these 6 vehicles. And every time you need at least 2 persons in a vehicle. So every time you can only send out 2 vehicles.
2 vehicles only, very less.
Imagine 2 vehicles patrolling from Padawan up to Telaga Eye. How can we take care of security well?
Exactly.
So this is federal issue. The federal government should take, and our member of parliament in Stampin is none other than YB Chong Jianjin. Why is Chong Jianjin not bringing this up in parliament? Bring it up in parliament. Get the minister in parliament to look into this problem and to give Sarawak a fairer deal. Bring it up in parliament. That's the way, that's the place to discuss this matter and to get more for Sarawak. To be fair, how can only 6 vehicles and only 8 policemen doing the ronda, we call it, And of course, there are other things, CCTVs You to better take care of security, we not only need police personnel, we not only need police surveillance vehicles, we need CCTVs as well.
CCTVs.
If we have a lot of CCTVs around, those who wants to know the naughty business will think twice, because their faces will be recognized, the vehicles will be recognized, and with enough police personnel, they will be able to catch those would-be thieves. Yeah.
Actually, the police, they are doing their best, but it seems like they are not enough. They are very little in numbers.
I don't blame the police. I don't blame the police. I blame the politicians, the leaders in this country, the leaders in parliament. I blame the leaders in parliament. I blame the leaders in this country. You're not being fair to Sarawak.
Okay, so
you're not being fair to Sarawak. You take 80 billion of our oil and gas, and this is what is happening in Stampin.
This is very sad. So federal government have budget for this?
Security, Rony, security, the army, the police are all under federal government. Yeah, the budget for Sarawak is controlled by the federal government.
Okay.
So you should give enough for Sarawak.
So how much Sarawak?
Otherwise, don't take our oil and gas. We will be able to take care of security ourselves. You know, give back our oil and gas. Under MA63, all these resources belong to Sarawak. And if all these resources belong to Sarawak, and we will be able to use all these resources to have our own police personnel. We can afford to increase our police personnel, not just police personnel. We can take care of our schools, we can take care of our hospitals, we can engage the best doctors to take care of the people in Sarawak, we can engage the best teachers. I know India have a lot of good teachers.
They do.
When I was in St. Thomas's School before, our teachers are brilliant Indian teachers. Yeah, they're brilliant. Even those days, 50 years ago, the teachers from India are brilliant. You know, I got my education from some of our Indian teachers. I think all the schools in Sarawak, the security contract for all the schools in Sarawak should be given to Sarawakian companies. Semenanjung schools and Semenanjung contracts, security contract, can be left to the Semenanjung boys. I understand there are more than 200 licenses, security companies. There are more than 200 security companies. There's only 12. There's only 12 in Sarawak. 12 security companies, eligible companies, registered licensed companies in Sarawak. Only 12. But there are over 200 in the whole of Malaysia.
Okay.
So I say all these contracts for Sarawak should be given to Sarawakian companies. For Sarawak, give to Sarawakian companies. Sarawakian companies then engage the services of Semenanjung companies if necessary. Let Sarawakian companies be the main con. Let Semenanjung companies be the subcon. Get the government to pay Sarawakian companies, then Sarawakian companies to pay our subcon in Semenanjung. That should be the way. I know 𝐷𝐵𝐿 says that it should be 50-50 lah. No way. This is not the way to do it. Sarawak schools should be given to Sarawak companies. Sarawak also have a lot of rich people, capable people of running this security. There's no need to get Semenanjung companies. Security companies, Sarawak is capable.
Sarawak is capable of doing it.
Yes, and if we need to, we engage the Semenanjung boys to help subcontract so that the money stays within Sarawak, the earnings stay within Sarawak.
It's a very good initiative, very good strategy.
Yes. All right.
Strategy.
Yes, definitely. It's fair. It's only fair.
So
it's only fair.
To fix this, what do you suggest to get it more fair?
There are 40 odd parliamentarians together with 𝐷𝐵𝐿 and the DAP in the federal government. Chong should ask his counterpart in the Manani government to support Sarawak, to ask for all these contracts to be given to Sarawak. That should be the way. Bring it up in Parliament. Our member for Stampin, bring it up in Parliament. That's the place to settle issues and problems.
So there's a member
to demand for what is right for Sarawak. The Parliament is the place to demand for what is right for Sarawak.
Oh, so the member of Parliament needs to
need to do his job. The member of Parliament needs to do his job, Genie. I'm sure you have heard of MA63. It's not just security. We're just talking about security. It's not just security. It's about everything that belongs to Sarawak. What is due to Sarawak? We should be demanding for it back. And I'm very happy to say that we have a great leader in the name of Abang Jo. fighting for us, leading us in the right direction to regain our resources back, to regain what is right for what is Sarawak, back for Sarawak. And you just asked me a question, what should we do as Sarawakians? So the minimum thing that we should do is to band together, is to be united together as one Sarawak, Sarawakians, irrespective of race, religion, and party. Irrespective, we must, as Sarawakians, we must band together, we must unite together under GPS. We must unite together under GPS. The saying goes, alone we are weak, but together we are strong. And together we can face the federal government, support our GPS government to face the federal government and demand for what is due to Sarawak. And our brothers in Sabah, I know they are not as lucky as us in Sarawak. I know they are not as lucky as us in Sarawak. But if Sarawak is strong, our Sabahans can leverage on Sarawak. Together, Sarawak and Sabah, we can get back our resources. Because when Sarawak gets our resources, Sabah will automatically get theirs as well. We are not being unfair. We are not being greedy. Okay? We want Malaysia to do well. But as it is today, looking at the politics in Semenanjung, Malaysia, I think Sarawak should lead the way. Sarawak should lead the way. And when Sarawak prosper, Sabah will prosper. The whole of Malaysia will prosper.
Exactly.
Welcome to Sarawak.
Thank you so much.
And I hope you stay on.
Yeah, I will try. I'll try my best. All right, Dato Khere Chiang, thanks for giving us a bit of information regarding this. Yeah, and I really get some knowledge on this also, and I think my viewer also get the knowledge on this. And hope our member of parliament and the Semenanjung government, they will do what is fair for Sarawakians. All right, thanks for watching us, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Merry Christmas! Happy New Year!
All right. Okay.